As COVID cases continue to surge in Minnesota and an increasing number of people are visiting clinics to get tested, those visits are starting to change as health professionals juggle the virus and seasonal illness like the flu or even strep throat. I spoke with Dr. Kevin Best with Allina Health tonight about what you can expect during your visit to see the doctor. All right, Dr. Best, what can you tell us about the current COVID case situation for Minnesota?
Yeah, so unfortunately, right now we're seeing that all indicators seem to be rising. Really over the past few weeks, things have really accelerated. And that includes the three most important measures that I really keep an eye on is number of hospitalizations in the state, the total number of cases, and then also the test positivity. And unfortunately, we've seen all three of those rise pretty sharply over the past few weeks. And really we're at a point where all of those are much higher than they were even back in May, which was kind of our last peak. So just a reminder that we really need to make sure that we're staying on top of recommendations and that we're sticking on top of things as much as possible as we go forward here.
And with all that's happening with COVID-19 spreading so much, it can be easy to forget that this is right about the time when we should also be concerned about the flu, and people might be catching that as well. So what are some of those similarities and differences between the flu and catching COVID-19?
Yeah, that's a really good question and one that we're getting quite a bit of. And, one of the biggest differences is about kind of the speed of onset of the symptoms. And the flu tends to be a really fast moving thing where, you might wake up in the morning and you're feeling okay. And then all of a sudden in the middle of the day, kind of hits you like a truck where you've got fever, muscle aches, cough, things like that. Whereas COVID seems to be a little bit more slow in its onset. It's also got a lot more symptoms. So as you've probably seen, the list of symptoms is pretty long of things that can potentially cause COVID. And that's actually an important thing to keep in mind is that not only can it overlap with the flu, but it can overlap with a lot of other types of illnesses that we see in people. And that's one of the reasons that we ask our patients to make an appointment to have an interaction with the provider to really discuss what symptoms they're feeling so that they have an opportunity to get the right questions asked that'll lead to the right testing and then at the right time. And then that'll also get them eventually to the right diagnosis for that patient.
So when someone has, whether they have the flu or COVID, they don't know yet, you kind of mentioned it there, but what are some of those steps they should take before officially setting up an appointment with a doctor if they feel they need to make that appointment?
Yep. So I would say if you're feeling any sorts of symptoms that you have concerns about, that would be the opportunity to make an appointment with one of our providers to get evaluated and get looked at. And, we're trying to make that as convenient for people as possible. So we know people have a lot of things going on in their life right now. So all of our clinics are open. So you can come in for a traditional visit with your provider, both at our primary care clinics and at our urgent cares. And we've got lots of safety protocols in place to make sure that we keep people safe during their visit. But in addition to those in-person visits, we also have created a lot of online ability. One of which is what we call Everyday Online, which is the opportunity for a patient to submit their symptoms and their issues and their situation, submit that online, and then a provider will get back to them within an hour or two with a result and an answer about what testing they need and what diagnoses and what treatment course they need. And then we've also got video visits, which is basically this with your provider. So the ability to do a virtual visit or a chat with one of our primary care providers. And then we have a new option that we're really excited about, which is called the virtual urgent care, which what happens is the patient will then log in online, get set up, and then the next available provider, they kind of sit in a virtual waiting room, and then the next available provider will just pick up and go ahead and start that visit from there. So the convenience of not needing to make an appointment scheduled, but also still get that video visit and interaction with the provider. And then we've got lots of options for people to get their testing set up and accomplished after that visit.
Sounds like some solid adjustments as we kind of work through this pandemic. What are some of those things that people can be doing to protect themselves? I know we hear a lot of different guidelines, but just hearing it straight from a doctor, what reminders do you want to impress upon people?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things is just making sure that you're keeping up to date. I know there's a lot of changing recommendations out there from the Department of Health and other places, but really trying to keep up with those as much as you can. Making sure that you're keeping all of your other health issues up to date and up to speed, getting your medications refilled. The importance of getting a flu shot is also an important thing to make sure that we keep in mind this time of year. And really, I think that we all kind of have a responsibility to each other to be willing to modify our behavior, change the way we operate and the way we act, so that we can all kind of get through this together and keep each other safe. I think if we all are willing to give a little bit right now, that'll get us through this in a quick and safe manner.
Well, let's hope that people are heeding your warnings. Dr. Best, thanks for having some time to talk with us today.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
You'll find the latest information on the pandemic and how to get tested at WCCO.com.